We've got Kodiak here. We are practicing doing the CGC test. So we have our friendly stranger over here. And what he's going to do, he's going to approach, he's going to greet Madison. He's going to shake hands and ask, "May I pet your dog?"
Hi, how are you?
I'd be better if I pet your dog.
You can pet your dog.
And with this, we just want to see where dogs are being social. They're not being fearful, reactive, aggressive, or too overly excited where they're jumping. Next thing that we practice is, "May I groom your dog?" And then with this, typically we have a brush, so brush her a couple times. He'll touch their ears. He will touch her paws, her tail, different things like that. We just want to know that the dog is social and friendly for touching things such as what would happen at a vet's office. Alright, so our next test item, we're going to do a sit and a down stay. So Maddie's going to put her in a sit, tell her stay, and then walk at least 25 feet away. Okay, then you can go ahead and return, and then ask her for a down. She's taking her sweet time. Go ahead, tell her stay, and we'll do the same thing. Alright, go ahead, return. And then we're going to have Ty hold the leash, so if you want to release her out. And then Maddie's going to walk. I'm going to have you walk that direction. Maddie's going to walk at least 20 feet away and then ask Kodiak to come to her. So you can face Kodiak towards her. With the recall, as long as she has a stopping point, that's all we're looking for. We just want to make sure she doesn't stop, go a different direction, or not come. Okay. So you can just drop the leash and let her go. There we go. So basically what we're looking for, we like to shape with the sit, so that way we teach that stopping point. But she didn't do drive-by, she went directly to Maddie.
This is gonna be fun.
One of the next things that we have on our test is reactions to dogs. So you both will heel up to each other, ask their dog to sit. Maddie and Ty will shake hands, and then they'll say heel and walk away from each other. So if you guys want to go ahead and approach. Okay. We're just looking at they're not reactive. If they sniff noses or they're a little bit interested, not a big deal, but we don't want dogs lunging, overly excited, fearful, or aggressive. All right, you guys can go ahead and walk away.
Robert.
One of our next test items, we're going to do walking on a loose leash, and we're going to combine walking through a crowd. So I'm going to have Maddie start by walking forward. And at some point, I will tell Maddie to make a left turn, a right turn, and a about turn. We just want to see that Kodiak isn't pulling consistently and staying generally in that heel position. So turn left. When we walk past people, we want to make sure that they're not pulling, overexcited, trying to jump on people. Make a right turn. Okay, make an about turn and come back. So as you can see, Kodiak's doing pretty good, staying in a nice general heel position. Maddie's not having to do much as far as getting her back. So one of the other test items is reaction to distractions. So we've had a couple shopping carts go by, which would count as that. We're gonna have Ty walk by and he's just gonna drop something, staying away 5 feet at least away from Kodiak. We're just looking for Kodiak not to be very reactive. She doesn't need to be in a stay, as long as she doesn't bark, get fearful, overly excited. So if you wanna go ahead and walk past, and as you're passing, go ahead and drop your item. So like that, that's perfect. Okay. So that's basically going to wrap up the test. There is one more test item, which is supervised separation, where the owner goes away from Kodiak for at least 3 minutes and comes back. With that, we're just looking to make sure the dog doesn't have any extreme separation anxiety. I don't think Kodiak's going to do that with Madison. But that's usually something where we're looking for that more with the owner. So there's a little bit on how Kodiak's doing with the CGC test practice.